Today I'm going to give you an overview of the nutritional lifestyle I've had for the past 3 years. In this video I'm going to be discussing what I've been eating for the past 3 years, what I've removed from my diet specifically, and why. As a reminder, we are all very different, we're all built very differently, and again, some of you guys may be dealing with other health concerns, so please do your own research and consult your doctor whenever necessary. You may know him as Marvin Acuna, but I call him Hunter. He hates being on camera. When I was told that there's nothing that could be done, basically what we did is we visited with one nutritionist after the other, read countless books on nutrition and health, watched one documentary after the other. I'm going to be posting a lot of this information on my website. If you're on YouTube, go to my website, lifebychloe.com, and if you're on my website, then hi. The crazy thing is that everybody had completely contrasting opinions, from like, it's good to eat fats, it's terrible to eat fats, salt is good because it's alkalizing, salt is terrible because it raises blood pressure. Everybody had all these contrasting opinions, but the one underlying thing that they all had in common is they all believe very strongly in a plant-based lifestyle. What we did is we basically took that, the underlying consistency, and anything that I was confused about, I removed. Here's an overview of what I eat and what I don't eat and why. I do not eat salt. I have not eaten salt for the past 3 years. My goal has been to lower pressures in my body. Salt raises blood pressure, so salt has been the enemy for me for the past 3 years, even though it's very delicious and I love it so much. Again, my goal has been to remove inflammation, and I know that sugars can be inflammatory and create all sorts of other problems. So I stay away from sugar and haven't eaten refined sugars in any form for the past 3 years. I do eat fruits. For the first year that I was diagnosed, I did not eat fruits. I really wanted to eliminate excess inflammation, any yeast, anything in my body that didn't belong. Caffeine, that's another big one. Not an easy one. And the idea behind that is that with pulmonary hypertension, your heart is already working so hard. Caffeine will make your heart work even harder. It just seemed completely counterintuitive to make my heart work even harder when it was already working so hard for me. Alcohol's another one. I know that it can interfere with medication, cause inflammation, cause all sorts of problems with the liver, and to me it's just not conducive to healing. Obviously, since this is a plant-based lifestyle, I've removed all forms of animal product, so meat, cheese, all dairy, all the exciting things are gone. Now, for all the things I do eat, basically plants. Everything I've been eating for the past 3 years has been organic. I know that organic food's more expensive, but I also rationalize by saying that I'd prefer to spend money on food than on doctor's bills and medication. I eat tons of vegetables, lots of fruit. I drink a lot of water. I eat certain fats, which I began incorporating about 1.5 years ago, like avocados, Brazil nuts, walnuts. I don't eat cashews, I don't eat peanuts. I do eat almonds, all salt-free. I've recently begun eating coconut oil, so I don't yet know how my body's gonna respond to that. I stayed away from fats in the beginning because I noticed that when I did eat fat, my heart rate would increase. Again, this is all very individualized. I reincorporated fats about 1.5 years ago, and so far so good. Cayenne pepper is like my greatest friend in the world. It's great for reducing inflammation. I know that it's great for lowering blood pressure as well. I also think it speeds up your metabolism for those of you trying to lose weight. Certain types of gluten-free grains like gluten-free quinoa, lentil pasta, quinoa pasta, lentils, black beans, amaranth, kidney beans, garbanzo beans. I also drink lots of green juice. My goal is to help my body create more nitric oxide, and I know that plants are very helpful with regard to that process. So from what I understand, because you're juicing, your body is able to actually absorb the nutrients much more quickly. It doesn't have to spend as much time on digestion, so it can focus on healing. When all this started too, I was told to drink very little water. I was very scared of drinking, and I realized that as I was changing my diet completely, removing salt, removing sugar, removing all these things, all these processed foods, that all of a sudden I was able to get off Lasix and, strangely enough, drink more and not be on the water pill. I got off Lasix like a few months after I started it. So the quantity that's in here, the 1.5 liters, I was consuming about 2.5 of these in green juice. And now I have green juice as well, but just not as much. So that's an overview of my nutritional lifestyle. It's a very simple nutritional lifestyle. I go out and I want to eat all these crazy foods and I'm tempted. I just remind myself how much what I'm doing is helping me, and that kind of puts me back into the right mindset. And I just remind myself that it's more important to feel well and to be well and to give my body everything that it needs to heal. If you are watching this video on YouTube, don't forget to go to lifebychloe.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.